Hey everyone, Pat Mitchell here, and in this free video lesson from TrickTrades, I'm going to tell you the top flaws all new traders have and how to fix them. So let's get into it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you can be notified when TrickTrades goes live to answer your day trading questions. Okay, so running a service, I see a lot of new traders coming in. So I've seen a lot of the problems that the majority of new traders have, and then my job is to fix that. So I want to help you guys out there as well for my subscribing YouTube followers. How to fix these problems that you guys have. Okay, so this is the sort of stuff that I see all the time, and one of the top reasons that new traders take so long, the process is so long, is because they're in a rush. Number one, being in a rush. You have been lied to. Now, in previous video lessons, you hear me say this all the time because it's true. You have. You've been lied to by all these false prophets out there telling you that you can do this in a couple months or a month or 3 months. Guys, it's an ongoing process, period. You can't be in a rush. If you're in a rush, you're going to fail. And the few that make it out there and they hit some home run out of the park trade right off the hop, I mean, good for them, but most likely, and I've seen this, guys, I've seen this so many times, they fail a couple years down the road. All right. Um, because they're emotionally not prepared for the size that they start taking. They may have hit a big home run, and there's even some really young like Furus out there that they run services and actually it's funny because there's an old member of mine that he's been trading for a year, and now I see on Twitter he's fucking running a service. Like, oh my god, this is why I started running service, because I got so sick and tired of seeing this shit. You see these people with like no experience, got no chops of their own, and they find success for a couple of months and they think they know what the hell they're doing. They don't. Stop listening to these guys. Don't be in a rush, guys. Okay, just take your time. Um, that I can't stress that enough. Please just take your time. If you're in a rush, you're gonna fail, guys. You're gonna fail. Man, I don't want to see that. I would love for you guys to have the same success I have. I get to wake up every day. I get to go down to my office, place a few trades, and win, lose or draw. I could be done. Now I run a chat room, so I mean I'm really busy throughout the day and into the evening, but that's my choice, right? Um, for 99.9% of you, I mean, you're not going to be running a service. I don't think you guys realize the work that goes into it, but um, you could be done in a couple of hours and go enjoy your day, right? So that's the type of success that I want for you guys. So, just take your time, enjoy the process. Enjoy the process, learn from it. Don't be in a rush. Number two, I would say the biggest mistake is, and it kind of falls in with being in a rush, is trying to make money. Now, I'm sure you've watched some of my previous lessons out there, and you'll hear me refer to the stock market as bizarro world. And what I mean by that is usually whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever your goal is, it'll basically do the opposite, right? So making money off of the hop, you're not going to, guys. Your goal should be to minimize your losses, because that's the reality of it. You're going to lose, right? You're not just gonna all of a sudden just start nailing it. And I've seen that too. There's a lot of new traders out there that they just have that beginner's luck, and it's totally beginner's luck because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They watch some asshole's DVD and then they kind of put it to use. But it just really boils down to luck because um, and it's only a matter of time before they're just gonna play with size they shouldn't, and they'll blow up their account. Even for people that have done it for a couple of years and they found some pretty good success, I see that shit on Twitter all the time. All the time, people start messing around with size they shouldn't be, and then they blow up. And these are decent sized accounts. They over leverage, over margin, and they over position, and they blow up. I've seen it so many times, and it just like that doesn't need to happen. It's all about account preservation and risk management. I mean, that's how you attain longevity in the markets. Don't be in a rush. Don't come in trying to make money every day, guys. It doesn't work that way. That is the world outside of the stock market and outside of day trading. That's the mentality. You go to work and you get paid. Here you don't. There's no guarantees, and you could actually end up owing money at the end of the day. Now, by owing money, I mean losses, right? So there's no guarantees in day trading, and you need to be extremely comfortable with that. So trying to make money in the markets day and don't. Just try and minimize your losses. That is the best mentality that you can have. Okay. Um, so that's number two. Number three, and this is I said being in a rush is probably the top. I would say number three should have been number one, and this is bouncing from chat room to chat room because you guys go into what now. It doesn't matter what room you're in. I don't whatever. I don't give a shit. You'll find your way, I'm sure, to trick trade soon enough. You'll see that these guys that are out there that offer these services, and I'm talking about the top dogs out there too. They're garbage services that produce no content for you. Don't give a shit whether you blow up or not. They sell into your buying. They short into your selling. Like, you know what I mean? So um, just a lot of these guys though, I'm telling you, they don't care. But it's not even more so about that. It's just the bouncing from service to service. When you bounce to service, okay, so you go in and you give the guy a month to turn your trading around. Now, I've done that. I've personally done that for a lot of my members. I make them see the light, and I know that sounds cheesy as hell, but I do things in such a different way. I'm telling you it can happen. But okay, so regardless of that, you go from service to service. You give TS a month. You give Warrior a month. You give all these guys a month. It doesn't work that way. Nothing happens in a month. Okay, the odds are you need to let the system prove itself. It's the process, and a lot of you don't actually understand what the process is. And the process is you need to give the system the strategy, the mindset. You need it time to develop and to work, so then you can make little tweaks along the way. Guys, if you're in a rush, and again, it boils down to being in a rush. If you're in a rush to make money, again, it boils down to making money, and you keep switching back and forth from service to service to service to service, you're actually doing way more harm than good. I'm telling you, man, because now your head is so full of all this disastrous clusterfuck, sorry, but clusterfuck of information that you don't know which way is up or which way is down anymore. And I get that a lot when I have new members come into my room, and they tell me, I wish I could just erase everything I learned from all these other guys, because Pat, what you offer at Trick Trades is so completely different. It and then they struggle at the beginning, right? And now it's my job to build them back up, to tear them down, to strip out all that stupid information they've been lied to about, and then rebuild them. right? So don't be jumping from service to service, guys. Okay? And I know this is going to sound like a commercial for TrickTrades.com, but in a way it is. I'm telling you, just come give me a shot. Man, I'm telling you, that's what I want. I wish I could just take everyone on in my room and show them the actual way to do this shit. You know, sorry guys, I've been trying to cut out the swearing on these videos, but I get pretty passionate about this stuff. I, I know what your trading career could be. I know what it could be, but you're listening to you're getting too much information for too many different sources. And I know YouTube, obviously, you're on YouTube right now. I know you want to watch YouTube because you want to fill your mind full of information. Jesus, I know you won't listen to me, but I wish you would stop. I wish you would stop. It's too much. It's information overload. You got so many different people telling you so many different things. I'm telling you right now, 90% of the stuff that you're watching on YouTube is only harming you. They're giving you the wrong information. They're telling you the wrong stuff. They're lying to you. And it's maybe they're not so much lying to you. It's just they don't flippin' know themselves. They're bullshit. I've seen it, and I have proof of there's a younger guy that's out there. He was actually in my service for a little bit, and because I run the funded accounts programs, I have access to their broker statements. Obviously, is part of the education. I need to keep tabs on my members. Now, I'm not doing the funded accounts stuff right now, so don't hit me up. I got some things I got to work out with that first. But anyways, he's running a paid service right now. Okay, he's running a paid service right now, and he can't trade his way out of a wet paper bag, guys. He's lying to you. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing, and he's running a paid service. So that's ridiculous. All right. So stop listening to these false prophets out there. Stop bouncing from room to room, and you'll notice your trading get better. Okay. Um, and number four, it's very similar to bouncing from room to room. It's straight up stop listening to the top dogs that are out there. These guys have lost their way a long time ago. I'm telling you, they do not care at whatsoever if you blow up. They don't know your name. They don't care about you. They don't care. They don't care. They offer some half-ass education, and it's total half-ass. Their education is, I'm telling you, it's garbage. It's nonsense. Buy the breakout? What kind of a strategy is that? You buy the breakout? Why do you think the majority of you guys are losing traders? Because he tells you to buy the breakout. There's never any technical, proper technical ways to enter trades. I've never seen it in any of their stuff. Never. Like I said, I know this is coming off like a big bash session, and I really don't mean it to be. I just want you guys to really do well, okay? You know, I think another main fault that new traders have is they're lazy. Face it, guys, the majority of you guys are lazy. There's a lot of stuff that's out there that if you just listened and you looked a couple things up yourself, you just want, a lot of you just want to be sped, like spoon fed information, and it doesn't work that way. I can tell you how to do something until I'm blue in the face, and if you don't listen, how are you gonna put it into practice? So what you put into trading is what you'll get out of it. Okay. A lot of these guys, they tell you can just fall out of bed and place a couple trades. You buy the breakout, or you dip buy support, and then you make your money and you bail. Nah, guys, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It's bullshit. Straight up bullshit. They're trying to sell you a dream, man. They're selling you a dream. Anyone that's just trying to sell you a dream, run from them. Run from them. They're they're lying to you. They just want your money, man. That's it. That's it. Um, you really got to stop listening to these guys. I mean, that's really it all boils down to listening to the proper people. You want to try and find someone that actually gives a shit about you, right? That cares whether you blow up or not. And blow ups are gonna happen, guys. It's kind of a natural part, especially if you're really new. It'll definitely happen. Don't worry about it. Shake it off. Um, Another main fault, you guys are so scared to lose in a trade that you keep stopping out. And then you notice it rips up or rips down whatever direction, either you're long or short. And basically what I'm saying is it goes the direction you want it to. Because you're setting too tight stops because you're scared to lose. Okay? Um, you can't be doing that. Okay? Um, you just you gotta have proper stops on technical support. Um, yeah, stop. You can't be afraid to lose. Do not be afraid to lose. All right. I mean, you can't. If you're not comfortable with a loss, you're you're done. You're done. You'll never make it. You'll never make it. And if you always need to be right, you'll never make it. You need to cut that shit out. Period. All right. So, um, I mean, there's a few other things too, but I mean, those are the main things. I don't want to drag this out for too long. We're already pushing about 17 minutes, so I don't want to bore you guys to death. But those are the main areas that you guys really got to change, really watch out for. But it's just the main one. Quit bouncing around from room to room. Come to a service that it does. I'm telling you, hit up any one of my members. They'll tell you I actually give a shit. I do care, right? You know, I'm in my office literally all day. I take a little break at lunchtime, and I mean I'm in my office from I wake up at 4 a.m. I get ready, I come downstairs, and then I'm in my office until damn near midnight every night. So constantly answering questions and helping people out if they need a hand. So come to tricktrades.com. Come join a service where people give a shit. I got some moderators in the room that are there all day long to answer your questions too. So anyways, folks, we'll leave it at that, and we'll catch you on the next one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Adios, guys.